Ladies and gentlemen, our first information on DLC 2 for Black Ops 6 Zombies is here, and just right off the bat, we have a blog post. I see the first image. This is obviously the dig site, and we've already seen this from the Avalon Warzone map. We do know that this little dig site here is going to be a part of that map because you can already see it if you go into spectator mode in some multiplayer maps or whatever. But here's an official look of what it looks like in Zombies. Kind of just, again, gives me like Indiana Jones vibes, which is exactly what I was expecting. I was expecting a map that's going to have that Indiana Jones feel to it, and this definitely looks like an Indiana Jones kind of map with how it looks. So let's look at all the information they give us. I have no idea. I haven't read anything else, so I don't really know what's going to be in this blog. 115 day is here. January 15th has arrived once again. For our longtime Zombies fans, we have plenty of goodies to share. Apologies in advance to our international friends, which, yeah, obviously 115 doesn't make any sense. While everyone at the studio is heads down on polishing new content for Season 2 and working with teams across the franchise to improve various aspects of the game, we're taking a moment today to celebrate the Zombies community and share some sneak peeks of what we've been cooking up. All right, let's look into it. So happy 115 day. We got double XP, double gobblegum, double everything basically for the next week, which is awesome. Sounds good. I'll probably be playing a little bit just to, you know, get some of that, take advantage of that as much as I can. And then, yeah, so they're dropping double basically everything for the next week, which is awesome. I mean, I was totally expecting that for sure. Oh, wait, there's the title, The Tomb? Oh, that was okay. I didn't know if we'd be getting a logo reveal, but here we go. Oh, that is a beautiful title, The Tomb. Is it going to try to give us like a French like catacombs kind of feel in the tomb? Because I mean that was supposed to be actually a map. Moon from DLC 4 in Black Ops 1 was supposed to originally be a Paris map that was probably going to have catacombs of some sort. And since we're in a France dig site, I mean catacombs kind of make sense. But let's read this. So the tomb arrives with Season 2. Let's just get this out of the way. We're launching our new Zombies map in less than 2 weeks, just after the release of Citadel. In Season 1 Reloaded. The tomb drops at the start of Season 2 on January 28th. So that guy confirms it. We're getting it really soon. After surviving the horrific events at Citadel de Mor, Weaver, Gray, Carver, and Maya follow Gabriel Craft's final words to a nearby excavation site to secure the Sentinel artifact, built on the remains of an ancient burial ground with suspected origins dating back to back to the BC times, 2500 BC. These catacombs, yeah, so these are catacombs, went undisturbed for centuries until the early 1900s, and what lies beneath may run deeper than anyone has ever imagined. As the rumors have it, a British archaeologist by the name of Sir Archibald Fortherton Smythe conducted an excavation at the site back in 1908 with grand expectations, although no one can say for sure what became of him. A handful of photographs from his doomed exposition may have recently surfaced. Oh, and here's another image of the map. Marjorie, you would simply not believe this place. Dashed pyramids can go take a jump in the lake. Oh, so there's an underground lake as well. I know there was a leaked thing about a waterfall, so I think, yeah, this map's gonna have an underwater waterfall or underground waterfall, which might include an underground like oasis of some sort. And dude, this looks really cool. I mean, you have like a triangle here. There's gonna be some crazy puzzles for sure. There has to be. We've created the tomb to provide an experience similar to Liberty Falls. What do you mean similar to Liberty Falls? By far our most played Zombies map in recent years, featuring tighter play spaces with a focus on replayability. Tighter play spaces is good. I'm just curious as to how that's anything like Liberty Falls. Just like Liberty Falls, we're delivering plenty of side Easter eggs and even a reimagined Wonder Weapon inspired by our past. So it's going to be a remastered Wonder Weapon. I'm trying to think of what Wonder Weapon. I mean, a reimagined, so it's not going to be a complete copy and paste, but I'm trying to think what Wonder Weapon that could be. I know there's been rumors of a Reagan Mark II and a Wonderwaffe, but I feel like that'd be weird if that was the only Wonder Weapon, if it was just a Reagan Mark II or Wonderwaffe. I don't know. We'll see. As a reminder, every Zombies map in Black Ops 6 is an original location built from the ground up for this mode, but that doesn't mean we can't enjoy a wink and nod here or there. On that note, we're going for something a little more evocative with our Pack-a-Punch camos this time around. And what if we told you one of the most iconic SMGs in Zombies history was along for the ride? The PPSH has to be the PPSH. No way it's not going to be the PPSH. I mean, yeah, the area, it's underground. It's underground ancient ruins. That's literally exactly what I was assuming it was going to be. This site, Blithering? Oh, I can't even read that. Does baffle me and amaze. I suppose I shall have to thank Alistair for more than just the contents of the cellar. Like I said, I hope there's a lot of chaos influence here. I mean, there could be maybe a chaos Wonder Weapon returning. Like, I mean, I think that if it was the Alistair's Annihilator, I think that would be really cool. but I just doubt that for some reason. I wouldn't expect to see that. I just don't understand the Liberty Falls comparison, because what about Liberty Falls? Like, they're saying because just like Liberty Falls, we're delivering plenty of side Easter eggs. Liberty Falls doesn't even have the most side Easter eggs in Black Ops 6. I guess the reimagined Wonder Weapon is the Liberty Falls inspiration, but I don't know. The other part, I feel like that's just them saying that because Liberty Falls is a popular map, therefore they wanted to give a comparison to it, but I don't see it personally. I don't really get it. But the PPSH, I think that's what that means, is probably the PPSH returning. Maybe the MP40, probably one of the two, which is really exciting. I can't think of any other SMGs that it would be. It's probably gonna be one of those two. Stay tuned for more details on the gameplay content, and yeah, we're probably gonna get trailers soon for sure. The Tomb OST awaits the original soundtrack just in time for the news map's release. Treyarch's own metal maestro Kevin Sherwood and the rest of the audio team are hard at work finalizing the original soundtrack. I'm surprised they're giving us information on the soundtrack in the blog. That is insane. Keeping it out for a full album of insanity at the end of the month. Like many of you, we have fond memories from back in the day when we used to tease the next Zombies map Easter egg song in some pretty fun ways. This time around, you won't need to hit the game over screen for a quick hint of what's waiting for you in the tomb. Any guesses of who our next vocalist could be? Oh shit, well let me listen to this. There's a video? Hold on. You know, call me uncultured, but I don't know who that is. I'm sure I do, but I can't tell from the look or the voice. I just can't, sorry. But regardless, I'm sure it's someone great, and I'm excited to see that. We have quality of life improvements. Okay, awesome. We have some more information on that. There's plenty more coming to Zombies in Season 2, including a fresh batch of quality of life updates. So challenge tracking and near completion, Zombies in multiplayer. Manually track up to 10 calling card challenges and 10 camo challenges per mode. Nice, okay, that's awesome. Per mode is probably the best part about that too, because it's going to give us a lot of information. I mean, they already kind of announced that a few days ago on Twitter, but it's nice that we're getting just a confirmation of that here. If you have less than 10 calling card challenges or 10 camo challenges tracked, your nearest challenge to completion will display in those slots instead. Oh, that's cool. So yeah, that's actually really useful, because sometimes I'd forget to do them in Modern Warfare 3, and so it's nice that it just automatically gives you the nearest ones. The top tracked or near completion calling card or camo challenges both appear in the lobby as well as in-game via the options menu. Nice, okay. That is awesome. That's definitely one of the best things that they've announced, honestly, so far. Co-op pause. Oh, nice. I was in no way, shape, or form expecting that. That is awesome. I didn't even think it was possible anymore, but they've had that since BO4. They had it in Cold War. Very glad that's returning in matches where everyone is in the same party. The party leader will now be able to pause the game for everyone. Awesome, man. That's great. So you can't do it in public matches, but if you're in the same party, you can do it. Phenomenal. Thank you so much for that. That is... Whew. AFK kick loadout recovery. If a player gets kicked for going AFK in a co-op game, they'll be able to rejoin and restart. That's cool. Okay. That's nice. And separate HUD presets. So we got this confirmed a few days ago as well. Very happy. At last, you'll be able to set the HUD preset settings you prefer for Zombies and keep an entirely different setup for multiplayer without having to change them between modes. Thank you. I was honestly getting worried that this was just never going to happen. Thankfully, it's happening. We wanted to get this out sooner, but the team needed to refocus on higher priorities. That's fair. Like, I understand that. It wasn't like the worst thing about the game, because at the end of the day, I can just change it. It doesn't take it takes maybe like a minute, but it was frustrating enough that I thought it had to change. Very happy it's finally changing. A lot of players just didn't change their HUD at all because of this. Directed mode stats. As of today, players have put over 480 million hours into Black Ops 6 Zombies. Seriously, yet despite that frankly staggering statistic, our total main quest completion rate across both Zombies maps hasn't cracked 4% before the release of Directed Mode. Starting on November 14th, that all changed. Our goal from the start for Directed Mode was simple: grow the Zombies community by guiding new players through the main quest with some guardrails in place so they can experience the storyline and hopefully become lifelong Zombies fans. Thankfully, the numbers are promising. Since Directed Mode went live, our average main quest completion rate has more than doubled, going from 3% to 8%, which is completely expected, which is why I think the Directed Mode is a good thing. I see, like, here's the thing. With these percentages, I think what they need to look into, first of all, is rewards. I mean, the reason 4% is there, I don't think it's just because like the quests are too complicated. Like, I really think it's just a matter of they're not really as rewarding as they should be. I mean, sure, you get a skin, but were those skins the best that we could have gotten? Like, I guarantee you, if instead of that Weaver skin that they gave us for Citadel More, imagine they gave us like a really cool Knight skin, like Knight armor or something really awesome. I guarantee that percent would have been a bit higher. I guarantee if there was like a wonder weapon that you would get for doing it, not just a skin, I'm talking like a whole new wonder weapon, like maybe like the Wonder Waff or something. Now you can use it on Liberty Falls if you complete the Liberty Falls quest. Like, those type of rewards, I think, is what would make these percentages rise even higher. And I don't really think it's like, you know, and it's not like surprising either, because it's like, okay, well, not every person who's purchasing the game is playing zombies in the first place, because that percentage includes anyone who buys the game. It's not just zombies players. So a lot of people might not be playing zombies, and a lot of people who play zombies just don't care about Easter eggs. But like I said, the rewards being better, I think, would help this a lot. Directed mode definitely helps. 8%, that sounds good. That's the highest it's ever been for a main quest. For those of you who don't know, I believe the machine was like 5%, and then like the final Reich was like 5%. So like those are the two highest. But now obviously with directed mode, it's going to be even higher. So interesting for sure. This still means over 90% of people who played zombies haven't. So wait, they say 90% of people who have played zombies, but see, that's what I don't understand, because at least from my knowledge, those percentages are including people who don't even play zombies. It's including anyone who buys the game. Now, they might have statistics that I don't have, but when looking at the trophy completion rates for the previous games, at least based on my knowledge of those trophy completion rates, it was always just out of anyone who has the game downloaded. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they actually have more information here, and this is actually 3% and 8% out of zombies players. But could it be someone who loaded up zombies once and never played it again? It's possible as well. I don't know. I just want to put that out there. I'm assuming people who are like actively playing zombies a lot, most of them probably, or at least a more, you know, higher percentage probably have completed the main quests. Just an assumption. But yeah, that's definitely good for directed mode, which is why I think directed mode is good as an additional thing. Fun with Pack-a-Punch names. Sometimes the Pack-a-Punch name is a little esoteric and you may not know what the significance of it is. So today we'll peel back the curtain. Oh, this is just like a fun little thing. This isn't like an update for the game or anything. They're just gonna describe what these names mean. These are a lot of the Pack-a-Punch names in Black Ops 6. I'm not going to read through all of them. I mean, if you want to look through them, I think it's interesting to see for sure, just like where these references are from. Okay, and I think the rest of the stuff is just like some fun, like, you know, people sharing their artwork and stuff, which is cool. I'm definitely glad they do this. I think this is definitely some of the most they've done for like a 115 day. Clearly a lot of stuff they're showing off here. A lot of information they gave us. And then, yeah, they're talking about the wildfires here, which, like I said before, I really do hope that everyone's okay with that, because obviously their studios are really close to where the wildfires were happening. I'm very happy with what they showed off here. I think the only thing that kind of worries me was the whole Liberty Falls comparison. I don't want this map to be like Liberty Falls, but I really do think that comparison, they were just kind of making it because they wanted to kind of like, okay, what's our most popular map? Let's compare it to that map in some way, shape, or form. But the images look good. It looks like it's going to be very just full of ancient ruins related stuff. I don't know. I think it definitely has potential to be cool. So actually, I was just looking through some of these different artworks they were sharing, and I was looking at the staff one here. There's an ice staff that someone made, which is really cool. And look what Treyarch said below it. They said, here's an incredible fan-made version of the Staff of Ice, which we're definitely not highlighting for any particular reason other than the quality of the craftsmanship on display. Are they hinting that the Staff of Ice is going to be the wonder weapon on this map, or are all the staffs going to be on this map? I mean, look, people have been saying this might be an Origins sort of map in a sense, which I was saying before. I think it's going to be more like Shangri-La-esque, maybe some ancient evil there with like the ancient ruins, but I definitely think they could be doing some Origins stuff as well. And they did say a, you know, fan favorite wonder weapon is returning, but here's the thing. They said fan favorite wonder weapon, right? A reimagined wonder weapon inspired by our past. Like, they're not saying specifically wonder weapons. So I don't think it's going to be all four staffs. It's potential that we'll just literally have the ice staff and that's it. Like, that might be what they do, which would be kind of interesting. But we'll just have to wait and see. We have absolutely no idea. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. I will see you on my next one. Peace out.